Hi Cass, sorry, I was tabbed out finishing something. I'm good, I'm sleepy. How are you? I have never gone ocean fishing before. It scares me. My earbud is caught on my... Because I don't know anything about it, and I get anxious about doing things that I don't know how to do. Anxiety is funny. Like that. Okay, so our goal is get to the sub-level 5. We just went through there to the save, and that was it. The stairs up. What is this locked? It's not. That looks like the way to go. Is this locked? It's not. What's up here? Wait, didn't we come down this way? Huh? Oh, there's like 3 different ways to go. Okay, so this just... Yeah, I have really bad anxiety, and it presents in some silly ways. One of the things is that, like, I'm afraid to try new things because I don't know how to do them, and it's such a stupid, like, concept. Like, the concept of it makes no sense, but my brain's like, I can't do this because I don't know how to do this, and what if I mess up, and what if I... No, you were totally fine. I promise. We would have it, like, I know you're not trying to, so if it did at all, we would have a conversation about it. I would mention it, and I wouldn't make you feel bad about it, because I know your intentions are not to do that. You were just trying to understand. That's all.
Okay, black rock powder.
Black rock powder.
Keep an eye out for more of these.
Do be good. Because there are definitely painting bitches around here. So I think that we shouldn't have too much left of this DLC. And then we should be able to get back to the base game. But I've really enjoyed seeing Estevez's story. So in theory, a monster should have come out of there. I don't know, something just clipped through me. That was kind of freaky. Had a little stutter there, so I knew something was happening. This gun is honestly the greatest. But I don't want to waste it. Because we might be in a predicament at some point. Health is always good.
Diana sat in her office.
Yeah, I feel a lot better.
The darkness around her at bay. The silence of the archive suited her. She scowled at a series of graphs.
My mom has it now, though.
Alarms blared.
It's so unfortunate.
Detected. Then the walls of the archives rumbled. A tremor in the bones of the facility. One by one, the red lights went dark as a wave of nothing poured in from all sides. Diana stood, but there was nowhere to run. The sheer depth of the darkness terrified her. She realized they had done this. Her and Jules. Their ambition. Their hatred. Her desk lamp flickered. In the brief moment before it all went dark, she thought of Jules' smile.
Okay, that's just a taken. Imagine if the taken were scared of the, like, paint creatures. That'd be so interesting. Nothing in that one. Why he yelling coffee world? What the fuck? I guess they aren't scared. Me, when it takes me twice as long to play this game because I die every time there's enemies. Just open this.
Come on. Okay, black rock powder. Need to keep an eye out for more of these.
If we don't get the health again, I'm gonna flip out. We made a paint creature first, so I don't have this gun out. Where is it? Is it behind me? Bam. Alright, let's reload it.
Diana sat in her office.
We had to interact with it just so that it counted as us having the looked at it. I thought there was a container in here. I guess not. Okay, we got no heals this time, so I gotta be careful. I immediately got hit. I feel like the flashlight is really inconsistent. Okay. I have no health, but all the ones from there were dead. Hopefully I can pick up a healing item somewhere. We basically need either light, a little bit of light to get rid of this effect, or... Oh wait, we have health. Never mind. I'm fucking stupid. I'm dumb. Okay, we're good. Jesus. Good thing I checked. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't seem like right. That I don't have anything to heal myself with. This place is really hard to navigate. Oh my... I hear another one. Where is it? This one? Nope. Let's just make it to the light. Is there anything for me to... Oh, there's... 12/15/2017 Annual Report Threshold Study. Progress in the Lake House's directive to understand and suppress the Cauldron Lake threshold has improved this year. Research in the areas of threshold energy detection and measurement have made great strides. See reports WY-113 through WY-139, allowing us to work with the Investigations Department in the construction of an early warning system near the shore of Cauldron Lake. Exploring the relationship between the shadow and sources of light continues to be difficult without active threshold manifestations to test against. Additional means of containment and offensive measures against the shadow have similarly been difficult to develop without an active AWE though theoretical research continues. Research into threshold suppression techniques is ongoing, with no clear determination regarding their viability possible at this time. The team has been testing counter-frequency projection in the vicinity of Cauldron Lake, per mandate V-29-HED, with all findings being sent to Dr. Darling as requested. In summary, 2019 has been a successful year with further promising breakthroughs predicted for 2018. Signed, Dr. Jules Marmont, co-head of research, Dr. Diana Marmont, co-head of research. 9/12/2020 research mandate. Before Dr. Darling was lost in the lockdown of the oldest house, he tasked the lake house with discovering the nature of the shadow and its ability to convert art into reality. During our diligent research into this phenomena, it has become clear that Darling was not dreaming big enough, which leads us to the new goal of the lake house and its talented staff: to create a stable connection between the Cauldron Lake hold threshold and our own dimension. Threshold traversal has only ever been possible inside the oldest house and occasionally during altered world events. Though this is often an involuntary process, the shadow's known attraction to art provides us the perfect opportunity to create the world's first controlled bridge between dimensions that can be safely traversed in either direction. A laboratory will be built on sublevel 5, where experimentation related to linking with the threshold will be performed. This location will take full advantage of our proximity to Cauldron Lake. In this laboratory, we will simultaneously develop machinery that can connect with the AWE site in the lake, and use art as the focal point to create the bridge. Precise methods are yet to be determined, though teams will soon be formed to explore processes involving art as a dimensional anchor, reality manipulation via art, and machine-assisted coupling. Signed, Dr. Jules Marmont, co-head of research, Dr. Diana Marmont, co-head of research. Alright, there's nothing over on this side. there was just a note there. Let's go in here. Saw notes in here.
The lake house was underwater. The Marmont's ambitions had finally been realized. Jules had dangled the painting like a lure and hooked an ocean. Their machines couldn't hold it. A fault in the system. The water rushed in, filled it until it was ready to burst. All their successes and failures had led them here. The work had made them into monsters. But the lake house was still theirs. It always would be. They could feel an outsider trespassing in their labs. "I know you're here," they called out to the dark. They hunted floor by floor. They wouldn't let the intruders stop their progress. This was their home, their beloved tomb beneath the waves.
No. I usually find that ocean fishing is very popular. That's weird. 5/12/2021. Follow-up report. Re-redacted. On the morning of Redacted, the musician held at the lake house for research purposes was discovered missing from her cell. Security footage of the cell from the night before was damaged by electrical interference of an undetermined nature. Redacted, known professionally as Redacted, had produced a song called 60 Breaths during her time at the lake house that was considered very promising as research material by Dr. Marmot and Dr. Marmot. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't never done it, so I don't know much about it. Redacted somehow used her song to orchestrate her escape. Efforts to find Redacted were brief, with any wider search considered an unacceptable risk to the lake house's mandate of confidentiality. Action to be taken. A. An investigation is currently ongoing as to whether any staff at the lake house were involved in the disappearance of Redacted. B. An investigation is currently ongoing as to whether the subject used the song they created as a redacted means of escape. C. All material related to and work produced by Redacted will be stored in the archive for future reference. D. Online checks for the public reappearance of Redacted are to be performed weekly. Known web addresses associated with Redacted in the past, known addresses with para-utilitarian / AWE activity, Redacted. http thishouseofdreams.blogspot.com. Redacted www.sirensociety.io. Redacted blessed redacted etc. For the up-to-date full list, refer to Redacted. Wait, was there another one? I think I missed this. No, I did that one. 7/15/2016. Project Arbutus. The definition of art, a study by Dr. Diana Marmon, PhD. To truly comprehend the threshold within Cauldron Lake, we must first understand its attraction to art. However, even the definition of art is as varied as the range of crafts that fall under the name. To that end, we must open a track of research dedicated to defining and quantifying art, ultimately rendering the concept into a unit of measurement. To begin, let's not try to understand humanity's definition of art, but rather Cauldron Lake's preferences. Past cases of Cauldron Lake's threshold affecting reality have centered on writing, Wake 2010. Cinematography is also expected, though not directly confirmed, Zane 1970. Oh, my ears just like... Oh, like, you know, like sometimes when you have like congestion, your ears like clog and then they like need to pop? Oh, I like breathed in and now my ears are like all full. What about other mediums? We will need to test the viability of painting, poetry, music, photography, sculpting, dance, and so on. Not to mention the myriad of genres or methods within each medium. And what about crafts outside of the most common artistic expressions? Does any act of creation on a high level of expertise merit the title of art? Baking, woodworking, etc.? What about non-physical mediums? Why is music an art and philosophy is not? Does something become art due to its medium, its quality, or perhaps simply through the intent of expression? Or an equation made up of all three? What would be the order of importance? What thresholds must each factor reach for the equation to succeed? Clearly, there is much to determine. We must begin with developing a methodology using a vast range of arts and general creative endeavors, both physical and mental, and then find a way to test their potential connection to Cauldron Lake's threshold. Cauldron Lake is an enigma, with many layers to pull away if we are to understand it and ultimately bring it under control. The work will take years. There's a computer here. Is this one I need to find a password to?
The lake house was under.
Nope. Password 6. I love these ones that give me the password. 685 298. Diana, I just received a letter from Darling about a request you made to bring in live subjects. What were you thinking? Do you know how that looks? Jules. What did he say? Was it approved? No, he refused. You know protocol does not allow this sort of thing. And he says he will be making a trip to the lake house to check in on us soon. Like we are children. This is very bad for our reputation, Diana. Please. If you have an idea like this, come to me first. Jules. Diana, considering the details on the new page we have found, I believe we need to abandon the research into Alan Wake's writing. We must not endanger our staff. Regards, Dr. Jules Marmont, co-head of research. Don't pretend like you are worried about them, Jules. You are just looking out for your own ass. The fact that the pages are detailing future events means they are the correct method. We have to learn how to harness their power and dictate events to meet our goals. Not Wakes. Whatever those may be. The ATDs are producing better and better results. We just need to keep doing the work. No, Diana, I'm looking at the page right now. Constant imbalance. Out of control. A crack in the lake house. If we continue with this research, we will lose our facility. Perhaps more than that. What is the point in succeeding if we are dead? I am a head of research here, and I forbid you from proceeding. You can't forbid anything. You are not going to keep me from the most important work of my life. If you're too much of a coward to keep pushing ahead, then I'll finish what we set out to do here, alone. We have plenty of ongoing lines of research. I suggest you pick one and leave Wake's writing to me. You always needed me more than I needed you. Hello, Dr. Marmont. I received your formal complaint about Jules' behavior. You claim he is maliciously keeping research material away from your team, but he says they have simply been misplaced. I understand you are frustrated, but I recommend giving his team a week or so to find the pages and return them to your team. If this issue persists at that point, then let's discuss your desire to escalate this issue. Does that sound agreeable? Sincerely, Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator. Okay, we can't proceed that way. Can't proceed that way. What about this way? No. I don't know where to go. Okay, so we've officially saved. So the elevator is definitely not here anymore.
Elevator.
Yeah. So we did make it all the way to the archive room. Oh wait, here's a... Hang on. What happens if I do this?
This doesn't look like Lane's style. A different artist.
Years he steals credit for my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference.
Every video of this woman, she's just so angry.
Impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle.
She's so mad. He didn't want to do it. He wanted to stop. All right, I see the elevator. It's probably gonna be something bad happens as soon as I get close to it. No? Okay. Now we try to go to 5. This is where it's all gonna go to shit.
Oh, Jesus.
If I was Estevez, I would have been out a long time ago. This shit's too spooky. And she's all by herself.
No.
Shut down the experiment, so we're gonna have a boss fight. That's for sure. Especially since they just gave me powder and healing items.
The Marmonts had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold. It was forced. It was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
Damn. She one-tapped him with a rock. Ew. What a psycho.
Typical fucking morons.
What happens if I use this gun on her? Damn, she has like super speed. Holy shit. I don't think it's worth using the black rock on her. It doesn't seem like it made that much of a difference, but I could be totally wrong.
Shit's about to fracture. Where'd she go?
That gives me enough time to heal.
Like I needed more problems.
Where the fuck is she? Huh? This shit's hard.
Why did you idiots think this was a good idea? Where'd she go? Like I needed more problems.
How did that hit me? Ah! my god, I hate dodging in this game. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. The combat in this game is not the easiest. I find the combat is really hard. I don't know if it's just because I'm bad or if it's like legitimately just very difficult.
The threshold's about to fracture. Ugh, where'd she go?
If I actually throws these giant fucking rocks, sucks.
Like I needed more problems.
I don't have like a great long weight ranged weapon either. God, the rocks do so much damage. I thought after you killed the paint monster, she comes down, but apparently not. Waiting for anything that can heal me. No. Ugh, I'm never getting past this part.
Why did you idiots think this was a good idea? Ugh, where'd she go?
She can throw the... Oh my god, there's nowhere to like hide. I think that's one of the things that I find that's really difficult about this game. You can't like hide behind objects. To like avoid
Like I needed more problems.
attacks.
The threshold's about to fracture.
Nope, I'm dead. There's no way. more fucking rocks. They have such a big area, like, oh my god. The boss fights in this game suck. They're so hard. Ah. She doesn't seem to get stunned by the light unless she's got the... How? No.
Why did you idiots think this was a good idea? Where'd she go?
Ow.
Like I needed more problems.
Oh my god, that was just empty? You're kidding. One of the boxes being empty is absolutely diabolical.
The threshold's about to fracture.
Heal, 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 heal. That knocked me over, but it didn't hurt me. That's good. I was convinced she was throwing a rock there. It's hard to tell with all the red lighting. Oh my god, I did it. They should both be dead now.
I know what the Marmonts did to you, to Rudolph Lane. I will do whatever I can to make sure this kind of thing doesn't happen again.
The putrid weight he could never wash away!
The Marmonts are dead. I don't know if that's any sort of consolation, but it's done.
The pain, it was all over him!
The threshold is tearing itself apart. I need to shut this down. Look, I'm sorry. I know you didn't make a choice here. It's not fair, but I have to shut this threshold down before it fractures.
That was an emotional ending. Jesus.
Agent Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched her team detain Alan Wake and Ilmo Koska, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake! After the threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake. But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Alan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there. You know, these cases, they never get less ambiguous or easier. This one, this was tough. Because protocol says entities like the Taken are monsters, threats. The Marmonts were monsters way before the Shadow got to them.
That's true.
So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
They were just double monsters. Monsters turned into even bigger monsters. End of chapter.
I gave Ed Booker a ride back to town, told him never breathe a word about this. I didn't even bother detaining him, bigger fish to fry. And, that's it. So if you were thinking, Jesus, this lady's an asshole.
Definitely was at the beginning. But now we know she's actually a badass.
I've seen a career's worth. I was just trying to spare you the headache.
Man, she's actually a good person. I can't lose my family to this thing.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
You really forgot everything?
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough.
The story is changing your memories.
The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
And she sounds like a crazy person.
Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
False hope.
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story.
As long as Saga believes, even if it doesn't end up, then she'll save the day. So it's giving her something to believe in.
This is the kind of case my ex hated.
A revolution for the brain.
Kill me.
Memory
That's
loss.
funny. The cases that might
UFO
kill
myth
me
and reality
were my
part
ex's
3.
favorite.
UFO myth and reality part 2. UFO myth and reality part 1. Don't forget, A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, I equals 9, J equals 0, K equals 1, L equals 2. Hello? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Do not microwave whole fish. I shouldn't have to say this. Mulligan owes me $20 and refuses to pay it back. I suggest we dock his pay for that amount, plus interest, and add it directly into my paycheck. Deputy Thornton. Thornton doesn't remember I already paid him back by buying him lunch months ago, so don't listen to him. And definitely do not touch my pay, or I'll swear to God I'll sue. Deputy Mulligan. The front desk computer and admin email are not to be used for personal quarrels or unofficial business. And remember to wash your coffee mugs. Admin. Hey y'all. I missed the sync on Deerfest safety prep last time. Any updates? What's the latest on crowd control? Whoever put bayonets into the suggestion box was clearly kidding, right? Right? Barb. Security measures. I understand that there's a need to keep the arrested folks under lock and key, but who the heck is the paranoid madman who decided we needed every other door in our facility to be geared with the latest high-tech top security nonsense? The stuff's not safe. One power outage and those locks aren't budging. I've warned you about this a half a dozen times now. Don't blame me when you're locked in with no way out. Research proposal. In 2010, writer and suspected para-utilitarian Alan Wake was reported to have disappeared in Cauldron Lake, a known threshold site. 3 years later, a small group responsible for multiple killings was arrested in New York City by federal investigators. The murders were recreations of deaths found in the writing of Alan Wake. Interrogations with the murderers revealed they saw Wake as a sort of prophet, describing themselves as his cult, and considered his novels to be sacred texts. As Wake was missing at the time, it's unlikely he had any personal involvement with this cult. At least there's no evidence supporting the idea. Soon after the New York cult was detained, an organization known as the Cult of the Tree began operating around Cauldron Lake. the same area Wake disappeared. This is now the second organization branding themselves as a cult with a direct physical connection to Alan Wake, operating in the location he was last seen in. I promise that this is not a coincidence, and would like permission to search for a link between Wake and the Cult of the Tree. See file 14-54-5326 for the full proposal. Emergency Incident Report, the Lake House. Research facility WA-03 at Cauldron Lake, Washington, has been compromised. Case unknown. The incident was visually confirmed by Agent Estevez when she visited the facility to make contact with Dr. Marmot and Dr. Marmot, heads of operations at the lake house. The facility itself is reported to be in a damaged state, with no living staff found during a brief search. A longer search was not possible due to an active AWE in the area, requiring all available resources. Investigation and containment not possible with current personnel. Emergency dispatch of response and rescue staff is requested. The investigations department has no knowledge of the lake house's recent research or projects due to worsening communication and cooperation since HQ went dark. As a result, this report cannot determine the incident's cause without further investigation. Refer to file 92-33-3215 for a full incident report. Oh, is this what the code is? God damn it, it's gonna make me figure this out to have a gun? No! One, two, three, four, five. I don't understand this puzzle at all. Don't forget, A equals 1, B equals C. B equals 2, C equals 3. I equals 9. Okay, so that's just what they're in order. So is it the author, I wonder? Or the title of the book? Well, let's see. This would be like 12? 12, 1, 2, 2. Be like, that would be 18? Five. Wait. No, that doesn't make sense. Ah, I don't understand. No. I was thinking it was like the order of the alphabet, but then I realized that J, it goes to 0. It can't be the title of the books because most of them are the same title. At least the first letter of the title. I'm assuming part 1, part 2, part 3 is supposed to tell you, like, go from the part 1 to part 3, then the other two. I'm assuming it's the first letter of the author's names, whatever. But how come J would be 0 and A would be 1? Okay, let me go look at the lock real quick. The lock is only 3 numbers. So would it be the first 3? These 3? And it doesn't even matter about these 2? Oh, okay, so 0 is like 10 instead of being 10 so that it's not... Okay, that makes sense. Okay, hang on. I'm like writing this down so I can visualize it. Instead of trying to count it on my fingers. So it'd be... Sorry if that's squeaking in you guys' ears. Okay, so then it would be 7, 2, 3, potentially. Hell yeah. Okay, thank you for helping me understand that. Because I was like, why is it 0? That's throwing me off. But it made perfect sense when it was like a placeholder for 10 instead of being 10.
I'm sure Sheriff Breaker wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
This is the way better shotgun, too. Is there an item box in here? No, there isn't. We're gonna probably just pocket the sawed-off. Because I like the pump action, it's pretty good. I have, like, no ammo. Okay, so what is our objective? The thing that attacked Casey had Wake's face. There was never any Wake. It was scratched the entire time. Casey thinks Wake is Scratch and always has been. Certainly possible. David and I took a break and moved to Watery with Logan.
I never did any of these things. It's like some bad soap opera version of my life.
The story says I left David and job for a trailer. This is not me. This is not my life. FBC file linking cult activity to Wake. It's possible Wake is connected to the cult, but if Scratch is identical to Wake, then this could refer to either of them. Scratch. What Scratch wants.
Scratch was pretending to be Wake, manipulating me. What does he want from me? No, I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker.
Ooh, we got all of this in the Lake House DLC. That's pretty good. All of these too. All right, so now we gotta go back to the locked cell, which is downstairs. Why are you out of your cell? I'm sorry about Yako.
I'm sorry about your brother, Elmo.
Yako was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
Time to come clean about the cult.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult?
That's true. We said that at the beginning of the game.
We protect water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
Why go after Alan Wake?
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing, not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
How long has the cult been operating?
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just the name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
So that was a lot of valuable cult information. The cult found Wake's pages inside Taken and believed he was the cause. Cult thinks Wake is responsible for Taken and believe killing him will stop this. He's never heard of Scratch. Cult wasn't working for/with Wake or Scratch, operating on their own. The cult of the tree targeted people already corrupted by the dark presence. Their goal was to protect the community. Cult of the Tree kills Taken to protect Bright Falls and Watery. Ritual was meant to destroy Taken, not create them. Purpose of cult ritual was to kill Taken. The Cuskellas. Killing Taken.
Elmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yako. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Elmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side.
Nightingale came back.
If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Yako. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
That's so interesting. Now we know that the cult wasn't necessarily malicious. Nightingale was already taken, so we can put it here. The cult ritual failed to destroy Nightingale because the Bookers interrupted it. Figures it was their fault. The town still needs you.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Elmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Elmo.
Rounding up all hands on deck. Why is this fucking table in the way? Get out of there. Just in case something really bad happens down here. Wait, this is the morgue. This is not where I want to be. Right? I forgot, the cells are back upstairs. I don't know why I thought the cells were downstairs. I just saved down here for no reason then. Oops. It's definitely very sad. Especially knowing that they weren't necessarily being malicious. Prison cell key.
The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch?
Transcript of interview with subject Alan Wake, suspected para-utilitarian. Location, Bright Falls, Washington. Interviewer, Kieran Estevez, lead agent. Mr. Wake, you've been taken into FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date. But for now, I need to ask if there's anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel. Anything we may need to know. There is a force here you don't understand. A presence. It's after me and wants to consume me. Consume everything. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you? It feeds on artists, on the art they create. It wants me because of my writing, but it can be in any form of art, any artistic expression. Music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on all of it, all of it. You have to believe me. We're well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are just going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Mr. Wake, you are in custody pending charges for breaching of numerous federal violation codes. We are not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. You're not, expletive, listening to me. We are listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Expletive, you. Let me the expletive out of here. It's coming from me. We're all in danger. Interview was terminated due to subject being uncooperative.
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
Support supplement. Report supplement. Read the shadow summary. Though through extensive interviews with witnesses of AWE-35, additional details regarding the shadow A-010 have been discovered. Redacted and redacted both present during the AWE reported seeing a woman named Barbara Jagger in Bright Falls at the time. Jagger is a former actress and Bright Falls resident who immigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during a redacted AWE in 1970. Research staff have concluded that Jagger's appearance is likely a case of the shadow manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing as to the nature of the connection between the shadow and the psychophysical signatures available for it to mimic. Current hypotheses are A, the shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangentially involved in the creation of art who have operated within a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. B, the shadow can manifest as any individual contained, definition needed, within Cauldron Lake. Research is actively ongoing. See file 38-453-1873 for full report. The dark presence feeds on artists and the art they produce. It's not just writing, music, painting, film, photography, any artistic expression it can feed on. FBC file, dark presence assumed the form of Barbara Jagger.
I need to know what information I can still trust.
Scratch pretended to be Wake, used us, for how long? The whole time? Can anything Wake said be trusted? Or trusting Wake.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The
True.
artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying. The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Didn't we already figure that out?
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Oh boy. Urgent situation. At approximately 1900 hours on 13 September 2023, readings from a remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake, a known threshold to what researchers theorize is the origin dimension of A040. The shadow passed acceptable limits. Attempts to contact FBC research facility WA-03, codenamed the Lake House, were unsuccessful. On-site event verification is not possible. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead agent K. Estevez will mobilize investigation unit beta from the remote operations site at Redacted. all available shadow-specific equipment, Lot 4-11B, has been approved for use in the field. Objectives: to confirm an active event. If an active AWE is occurring, the dispatch team will identify its nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain or neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, and check status of the lake house and its staff. Additional information. Relevant operatives in the area include the Cult of the Tree, Redacted, and Alan Wake, currently missing. Item classification request 194-F. Summary of findings. Description/para-utility. Based on reports, the item is a light switch from a lamp cord, with part of the severed cord still attached. Eyewitness accounts suggest that the item possesses the ability to alter reality, the changes being based on Redacted. When used by a capable para-utilitarian, parsing this item's effect from that of the Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for recurring AWEs in the area is difficult, because the only reported uses of this item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, or if there is no connection whatsoever. Recorded material from Dr. Hartman after becoming a Redacted have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Jagger, likely a physical manifestation of a Redacted, by inserting the light switch into its chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality. See file AWE-35. However, it is unclear what the restrictions and limitations of this effect are. Conclusion. The light switch is a possible OOP, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on secondhand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine classification and precise effects of the item. That it in here? It is. Wait. FBC file on the clicker and its paranatural qualities. I love when the board turns green.
Suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
A light switch with supernatural powers must be used with art to amplify reality-changing effect. FBC file on the capabilities of light switch object, the clicker. Wake's in the dark place and Cauldron Lake is the threshold to it. According to the file, Wake has used the clicker to change reality before. Alright, so now we gotta go talk to Estevez again. We have to ask her about the clicker. Turns out the cult was fighting Taken.
So the Cult of the Tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other.
True.
Too many versions of the truth.
I can't wait to put this case behind us.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson.
Cute.
Partners to the end.
Aww.
This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
Haha. Know anything about the clicker?
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
Saga's so cool. The FBC identified the clicker as a paranatural item. They believe it has power.
The clicker can fix this. but I can't use it without Wake.
Clicker is still the best option. Needs Wake's help
Whoever
to
knows
write
about this
ending
stuff,
slash
maybe
change
he can
reality.
help.
Go back to Tor. Rescuing Wake.
Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
That's
I can
crazy.
go without Wake.
Yeah, I was wondering
Only
if that was the
writing can
case.
Change the horror story, but I can use the clicker to change something else, like getting Wake out of the dark place.
That's what I was thinking too. It only made sense that he wasn't the only one that could use it. The clicker can be used by anyone so long as the holder believes in the power of the art's message.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem. I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good.
I've got a plan.
So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one.
Valid.
I don't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
This is the beginning of the end game. To travel to Cauldron Lake, you need to save your game first. So I feel like we should probably play Alan's story now.
Okay, Anderson. You let me know when you're ready.
We gotta go somewhere where I can swap. That's so far away. What the hell? That's the nearest one? Oh god. Okay, I guess we have to go over there. Let me make sure I'm running the right way though. Because I'm definitely not. I feel like there should have been a way to swap there.
I need to find my way back.
Okay, so it's not gonna let me. Wait, hold on. What do I do?
Anybody seen what All Commotion was about?
Who knows? If it's not one thing, it's the other.
And we're back with the Pat Main Radio Hour. Up next, it's time to make some...
Is there nowhere I can swap? I'm so confused. Yeah,
need to
see?
head back.
I'm not allowed to leave. But I feel like if it's trying to get me to do the end game where we bring Alan back here, it doesn't make sense not to do Alan's part of the story before that. I'm looking to see if there's one in here. There's a deer in here, though.
Pastures now.
I feel like the diner would be a good place for one of the swap places. Man, I'm so sad. There's actually nowhere for me to... I thought it told me that I could do it in any order. The jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over. I'm as big fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on. Let me look this up real quick. Okay, this seems to be telling me that it'll force me to swap, so let's just try it.
I really like the diner at night. So quiet.
It's crazy to me that we had like a whole other half of the game that we haven't even touched. I wonder if Alan's story is like shorter.
I'm still seeing spots from those lights. What the heck was that about?
Can anybody see inside? Are they still there?
What the hell are all these people so freaked out about? Jesus. Where the fuck is the sheriff's station? How did I go all the way around? The sprint is so non-existent in this game, by the way. The only time you really notice the sprint is when you're injured and you're walking slow. All right, I'm ready. Let's go.
Ready to go?
This is the beginning of the end game. To travel to Cauldron Lake, you will need to save your fin game first. Exploring and traveling to other areas will be limited if you choose to continue.
I'm ready to head to Cauldron Lake now. Let's get the plan started.
Okay, here we go. We'll be there for you. What do you need from us?
I'll head to Cauldron Lake with the clicker.
Scratch will try to get you, Anderson. You'll need backup.
I can tell there's no talking you out of coming, Casey. Estevez, is there a way to get that light array to the lake?
Oh, I've got you covered, so good news there. And we'll bring our mobile containment unit. It's specially built for entities like Scratch.
And this work of art, Anderson. What's the plan for that?
I'll make some calls on the way. Just meet me at Cauldron Lake.
All right, so let's take the car to Cauldron Lake.
Tor, I need the old gods of Asgard. I need a very special song.
Hell yeah!
Cute.
The tour bus is already loaded, and we've said our goodbyes. Ready to hit the road, just like the old times, baby.
You saw this coming, huh? Of course. I need a song about Alan Wake. About bringing him out of the dark place.
A rider. A lake of darkness. Bringing him into the light. It writes itself.
I love how excited he is.
I hope they've still got it.
Oh, you can't even pretend like they don't. All right, where's the car? Okay, if I turn around. Go this way.
Hey, Alex. It'll be easier on you to ride with us. We'll have waterfront parking.
I like the sound of that.
I almost didn't see that. Hi, Zone.
After getting his hands on the FBC files, Ilmo Koskinen knew what he was up against. He masterminded the cult, his and Yako's army, to fight the fucked up horror lurking under the lake, and a plan to keep those feds in their bunker by the lake in the dark. Outsiders would only screw things up. The Koskines sabotaged the FBC's monitoring station and rigged it to alert them when something was brewing at the lake. One time months later, when the alarm rang, they drove to the lake again, ready for a fight. But this time, they didn't find any monsters. Something else washed ashore. The light switch. They'd read how Wake had stopped Jagger with it in the stolen files. From that point on, whenever the cult caught someone taken over by the Shadow, they cut out the monster's heart, pushed the switch into the hole, and flicked it.
Side owl.
Pick up, pick up. David, please pick up.
Poor Saga. She just keeps. Oh.
David, it's me. Where have you...
Stop. For once, you need to listen. You left me. You took my daughter away from me. Then you let her... She's dead because of you. And I don't ever want to hear your
That's
voice
brutal.
again. Stop calling me.
David! Jesus Christ. It's getting worse.
Poor Saga.
It's spreading.
I'm running out of time.
It's okay, we're about to sing a song and bring Alan back here. Isn't there a way through here? Has things really changed that much? Okay. This is a dead end. This way.
This can't be the right way.
Cauldron Lake rental cabins. Oh, here's the hole in the fence. This is what I was looking for.
We're incoming with the lights, Anderson. Where do you want them?
Set them up on the shore. We need to be ready if Scratch shows up.
We'll be ready. Estevez out.
There's our backup.
That must be Tornodin. Maybe I should check in.
Kiddo! We're almost at the gig! And Odin's run over 4 minions of darkness! The boss is our hammer!
I thought it was gonna make me go all the way back up.
I need you to meet me at the shore.
Those two are crazy.
All ready?
Almost! Odin's got a killer chorus!
Hi guys.
Awake new and whole.
I wonder how drunk they are this time.
Bro, tree! Tree! What tree? There's no tree in the song! Who the fuck put that tree in the middle of the road? We're not on a roll.
Dude, I love them so much. They're so funny.
Pedal to the metal, bro! Metal to the pedal! Yeah!
Well, I know where to go with all the car pieces. I hope they didn't try to put the van over here. Jesus. Oh, they definitely did, because there's more car pieces over here. Oh, I saw them go by. Can I run by these guys? I really don't... I gotta find the actual way to go without getting hit. Maybe it's over here. Nope, it's not. There we go. The axes do so much fucking damage, it's awful.
The lights in the containment cell are good to go, Anderson.
Great. A Tornodin there yet?
The 2 golden oldies, well, they're here. And they bought
You would, Casey.
You wanted to know what art we would use? Well, that's them. I'll be there soon.
One, two. One, two. How you feeling tonight, Boulder? Been a while since we played on this shore. What's happening?
I literally have like no ammo for any of my weapons.
An opening to darkness.
Oh, I hate the two-headed ones.
Testing. Testing.
If we have to fight Scratch, I'm so done for.
Hey, where are my chimes? I threw them out. Chimes are not rock and roll.
This is such a return 7 summoning.
I'm here. Let's get ready.
This is gonna be such a good
Center up here overlooking the area.
scene.
I can drop more gears down for you if you're running low.
I'll use the lights to hit the Taken when they come. Light them up for you. Bad news is we were in a hurry. The power supply is spotty. Your partner here will try to keep it running.
I'm not a damn mechanic. I wish your tech guy was here, Karen.
Tornodin's song is our best bet of getting Wake out of the dark place. Scratch will come for us. We need to be ready to protect them.
Alright, let me see if I can grab a whole bunch of shit.
Kiddo, we're ready to rock and roll. Just say when.
Yeah, let me get myself situated for a massive boss fight first. And we'll talk.
Just like old times, right, bro? Fighting the forces of darkness with heavy metal.
Good thing there's a shoebox here. Nothing in that one.
We're ready when you are.
Yes, yes, hang on.
We're waiting for your signal, Saga. This will be a show for the ages. We'll play this at maximum volume.
Is there any more gear over here, hopefully? No. Ammo is gonna be the biggest issue. I don't have much at all. I'll tell them to start in 1 second. Alright, go.
Grandpa, you signal me when the song is done, and I'll use the clicker to bring Wake back. Hit it!
Hello, Cauldron Lake. Great to see so many federal agents here tonight. Prepare to experience a soul-searing, mind-frying act of black magic and sorcery. song
This is
goes
gonna be
out
such
to
a
our
good scene.
favorite tortured writer. Let these sweet tunes guide you out of the darkness. It's called Dark Ocean Summoning. You're making me look bad in front of Saga, bro. Let's try that again.
Uh-oh. How much moonshine did they have? There we go. Survive the summoning ritual. Yippee.
A whole lot of paranatural crimes happening right now. It's fucking awesome. I want a t-shirt.
I want a t-shirt.
Take an incoming, Anderson.
But I want to watch the show, stupid Taken.
Anderson, I'm on the way. I got him for you, Anderson. I'll blast him with the light. They're coming.
Uh-oh.
More ammo waiting.
Oh my god, it's so hard to heal. Because if I didn't heal there, I was dead anyways. Yeah, the fights in this game are really difficult. This is only normal mode, too.
A whole lot of paranatural crimes happening right now. It's fucking awesome. I want a t-shirt.
Show's drawing a crowd.
Take an incoming, Anderson. I have him in the light. Anderson, heads up. Henderson on the right. I'll light him up. I'll get him into the light.
Anderson, stock up on ammo.
More taken on the way.
How many more could be on the way? My god. Get me out of here. Dude, that's so hard. Especially since there's no, like, nowhere to really, like, hide for a second so you can heal up or whatever. There's so many of them.
A whole lot of paranatural crimes happening right now. It's fucking awesome. I want a t-shirt.
The show's drawing a crowd.
Take an incoming, Anderson. I got him for you, Anderson. Anderson, heads up. Anderson on the left. They're coming. I have them in the light.
How did that hit me? No, and it literally took all of my health. Shit's wild. Yet again, another fight that I'm never gonna complete.
A whole lot of paranatural crimes happening right now. It's fucking awesome. I want a t-shirt.
The show's drawing a crowd.
Take an incoming, Anderson. I'll blast him with the light. More taken on the way. Look out on the right. I'll light him up. Anderson, trouble on the way.
I have no ammo.
More gear waiting.
It's like really easy to get stuck on the rocks too.
I'll get him
moved at the last second. I had that shot aimed. I could get the water bitch out. Is she dead? Ooh, she is. I can't afford to get hit though.
Anderson, they're trying to stop the song. Hey, they're going for the old guy.
Please.
The power of rock and roll.
They're all dead. Or did it. We're good.
What happened? Why didn't it work? I did everything right. Art to bring him back? Clicker to make it real? So where the fuck is he?
Time to be Alan? Question mark? Okay. So yeah, it definitely moved us back as Alan. Examine the television.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our help.
What the hell? From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury. And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes,
What the fuck?
it's true and fair to say.
What's over here? Is there anything over here?
Come on in and listen, lost words you've been missing. Now the fire you're bearing,
This is so cool.
darkness your light.
Cause this is Alan being like summoned to the fucking from down here to back up to the real world. It's so good.
So you were drawn to stories early on. My dreams would light up my imagination, and you had nightmares night and day. Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away. Who knew? So true. So here is the clue.
Yeah, he kind of does. Yeah.
Visions they come true. Bend the lights with steel.
It's such a bop too. I remember it at the Game Awards. I just didn't know what it really was.
And the award goes to
And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers. It was all too much. I had to get away.
There's like stuff to look at everywhere. It's so cool. Okay, so we have the clicker. Dude, it's even sicker with all the like changes in the lighting and stuff. And you can't actually see where to go until the certain parts of the screens turn on. It's so cool. Phone booth? Phone booth?
But there is more to it
Whoa.
than meets the eye. I never meant for it to ruin my life that way. Would you say you lit the jaded lie? Dark shades could never save the day. So sad, but true.
Where is it telling me I can take a life from? There's an arrow that points this way, and then one that points this way. Oh, one here. Okay. I guess that just didn't matter. I'm just trying to figure out what it wants me to do. Yeah, it like I'm just trying to figure out where I can like take the light from. Like it shows it here, and it kind of just goes away. I thought it was the phone booth too, but it doesn't seem to do anything when I go up to it. Okay. gotta be missing something. Oh, this wasn't here before, was it? These arrows just have me running around in circles. Okay, tell me I'm stupid, but I do not know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, we can take the light from here. Now it's like a slow song.
He could write a new story like Tom Zane before him, and maybe they
Oh, the platform's moving.
once again. Just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage away from the city. A romantic getaway.
Ooh, it's the desk. This is so well done. Oh my god. This actually is the best weapon ever. Oh, I did not see. Are you joking? Kindly stop. This gun is so fun to use. The flare gun is great. Let's take some painkillers. I'm gonna waste all the ammo for this thing though. Oh, never mind, I got a little more. Okay, here's the Culture Lake sign. Wait, this is so badass. What a fight song. Okay. More shit here. Enemies. Six batteries is actually a lot. Diver's Isle. There's gonna be more here. I can hear them. Safe. Now we're back in the dressing room.
I didn't see that coming.
That was pretty cool though. Oh, we get to keep the flare gun? That's locked.
A vision.
Where's the angle? Here? Yep. What the? Okay.
Such a dark place, am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember.
This is a whole ass musical.
A vicious cycle I must not surrender to. Echo scenes to seek out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end.
Song's end. Damn, Alan, why you had to make it end? Oh, here we go again. This is such a vibe. What an ending. The coffee sip and then just the fall into the chair.
And I thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
Hi, Auntie.
Catchy, right?
Herald of darkness, lost in dirt.
That's cute. I love the way he like looks at you too. It's kind of creepy, but it's also like a good little detail. End of part. Is this Ati still singing? Yeah, see, we can't even use that anymore.
It was all about me. This performance the Dark Place was putting on. But I had no control over it. I knew how utterly lost I was.
Damn, we had to put down the fucking... what is the word? Flare gun. Oh, it's over here.
The payphone was ringing again. The mystery caller was back at it. I had to find out more.
Alan Wake? Do you know who I am?
How the fuck could I?
Whoa! There's that famous temper. Lucky thing I'm not a paparazzi.
You keep jerking me around, refusing to tell me who you are.
You remember? You... Oh, fuck me. Alan, listen. Tell me, how much do you remember? Did you visit Parliament Tower? Did you find anything there?
Yes. Alice is in danger. Scratch is reaching out to her, and there's another manuscript. Not initiation, return. I saw the title page. I don't remember writing it.
Return? Oh man, this is what we're after. The Scratch can't have it. Our survival, the survival of the fucking cosmic everything depends on this. Come to me. Ocean View Hotel. I left my room key for you. It's right there on the payphone. Remember, the Dark Place works in loops and rituals. If the waves keep pushing you away, you just need to find another way in. We go with the flow of this ocean. Catch you soon, brother.
The Ocean View Hotel. A suspicious invitation to a shady meeting. Right on the money for the hard-boiled genre the whole city was built upon.
Okay, so we want to go here.
The Ocean View Hotel. My destination.
Said something about being pushed away. So far, this place looks normal. I lied.
The loop that delivered me back to the street. What did the mystery caller said? If the waves keep pushing you away, you just need to find another way in. With only dream logic to lead me to the hotel, I looked to the neon signs for guidance.
Follow the Mirror Peak neon sign. Okay, where is it? Oh, definitely not this way.
The city was not real. I was limited to the confines of the dream.
Can't see. I wish it would like push you back. 'Cause I literally can't see. I'm getting killed because I can't. I wish those would reset your position instead of just like making you go into darkness like that and not be able to see anything, because I only died there because of the I couldn't see anything. And I was like holding back. It really should have just backed me up. I have to go all the way back through all of this again. Wait, not this way. This way.
It was all about me. This performance the Dark Place was putting on. But I had no control over it. I knew how utterly lost I was. The payphone was ringing again. The mystery caller was back at it. The Ocean View Hotel. A suspicious invitation to a shady meeting. Right on the money for the hard-boiled genre the whole city was built upon. The Ocean View Hotel. My destination. A loop that delivered me back to the street. What did the mystery caller said? If the waves keep pushing you away, you just need to find another way in. With only dream logic to lead me to the hotel, I looked to the neon signs for guidance. A dark presence is out there. The story I was building was fragile, constantly.
I didn't realize that said Mirror
There was
Peak.
no time to waste. The dark presence was only a step behind me.
Okay, cutscene.
Casey!
You're the killer, the cult leader. It's in your eyes.
No! You got the wrong man! It's Scratch! There's no time to lose!
You're going nowhere.
Who got shot? How did Casey get shot? Hello? What the fuck, Alan? Why would you do that?
I was dead tired. I just wanted it to be over. It was all my fault. I'd had this dark place in my head for so long. Sometimes I'd forget the pain was there. Like it was the way you were supposed to feel. I was not in a dark place. I was the dark place. The source of it all.
And another layer of trippiness from this game.
Me and the writer. We were the same.
This place kept pushing me under, getting into my head, poisoning me with darkness. I had to find a way to escape before it was too late. Too late again.
Room 665, initiation 5. Haven't we already been here? Everything looks the same in this part. All the buildings and stuff. Okay, there's light we can steal from here. I don't know that we want to. Maybe we have to? What happens? Alan found your house. A little hobo tent. Wait, we do have this. We just have to re-quick slot it. I don't know what's going on over here.
Flashlight had done its job.
Oh, we have to go into the little house. Light will show you the way. You need help, good luck. Beware the dark. Don't spread the word. You need money to buy books. There's a dark cloud hanging over your head. Beware the dark. Light will show you the way. Did we just like do a big circle? Ooh. Give me those goodies. Wait, the flares are really important. What can I do? Because the flares do just as much as the flashbang would do. Oh, I could have just thrown them in here. Oops. So I saw the arrow pointing up. It was like over here, right? Maybe not. There. Oh, there's a ladder here. What a way around. Damn. Wait. What happens if I do this?
I could see the Ocean View Hotel. I was getting close.
Is there a ladder here? No, I feel like I wasn't supposed to leave the light up here. Let's see. The light mechanic is so cool, but it is so complicated.
The lights affected where the door led to.
Okay, so the light has to be on. How does one move from here? Yeah, the hotel is there. How do I... There's an orb there. Is there a way to get over there on this side? Basically, I just need to be able to get down here, right? I can't yoink anything from out here, can I? If I get the light, it changes the area. The top light, it doesn't go, like, this doesn't go to the same area. It changes locations. Yeah, but there's like nowhere to put it. Wait, how did I do that? Huh? Okay, whatever.
I could use that shotgun.
Oh, we can do the Night Springs. You guys like that the last time?
The bar menu caught my eye.
Shotgun, $19. I don't think I'm gonna stream too much longer, but we can at least start this. I'm in a lot of pain, honestly.
Young woman on a mission to save a missing loved one. Desperately trying to stay one step ahead of the shadowy government agents hunting her. Agents from the very same agency that took the only person she cares about. On her quest, she is guided by her mysterious alien guardian angel. Her guiding star shows her the way, as it always has.
I was trying to go for at least 4 hours today, but
as she follows its unwavering light to the small town of Night Springs. Tonight's dreamlike episode, North Star.
This is gonna get strange. There's no helping it. The universe is much deeper and weirder than people know. My brother and I know. We've seen it. We've seen you. But there are some people, an agency, that doesn't want anyone knowing more than what they see. That's why they took my brother and have been chasing me my whole life. But I can't keep running.
Yeah, so weekends are a little, like, iffy just because I spend more time with my parents. But usually I'll stream at least Saturday or Sunday. So I will be back. I just won't promise. Alright, we need a code.
You think something here's important? What, the numbers?
Yes. How do we know what day it is, though? Does it say somewhere? Is this a math thing? This game is very, very trippy. The jump scares are good. They don't really get to me, but I could see. They got, like, kind of frustrating at times. Like, they come up so often. Is this a math thing? I did not watch Dark. I'm, like, mentally trying to figure this out. I promise I am actually actively trying to figure this out. Math is not my strong suit, and whenever I see number puzzles like this, I start to freak out. I'm trying to see what the pattern is. Because if it's closed... Yeah, I tried that, but they weren't all this. It's not all the same. What is the... Maybe let's just... Maybe that just dumb it down. What is the difference between... Would it be 324? Maybe? If I did the math correctly?
Locked up.
No, it's not. Okay. Because what I did was I tried to look at the difference between this Friday and this Thursday. And then add that to here. That didn't seem to work. I have issues with numbers, like dyscalculia. So whenever I have like number related things, I panic. I just don't know how to do this one. It's a lot of numbers. The pattern isn't consistent either. Am I overthinking it? Is it simpler than... It's not even a puzzle? Yeah, I'm like, how can I simplify this? I hate when puzzles get, and I know why they do it. They give you all this information so that you sit here and you struggle with it, but the solution is more... Why would it be 305 though? Oh. I don't think that's it though, because like when you look at the week prior, the Friday was 116 and then the Friday next was 205. I think it's simpler than that. What are the ones up top? It's 61, then 58, then 104, then 112, 116, 138, 141, 153, 159, 164, 172, 205, 238, 243, 261, 274, 279, 291. Technically, it could be any day, though. Technically, it's not necessarily Friday. We just know it's after Friday because it's closed. I'm gonna hate when I figure out what this is. And I overcomplicated it so much that I'm... Wait. Oh my god.
Yep.
Okay.
We need the code.
I was like, if it's 291, I'm gonna lose my mind. Because that was the last code. I'm gonna be mad. Oh my god, I'm gonna crash out. Okay, at least it's not all of the dumb things I could think of. 238. 238 was Saturday, though. I mean, I'll try it. What the? You're kidding.
I've never been able to track down the government agency that took my brother. Until now. You helped me find this place. Now you'll help me get him back. Right.
That did not look like a highlight to me. I thought it was coming through the fucking...
Hello?
I literally thought it was the light coming through here. You're fucking... No way. That's dumb. Chat, I refuse to be blamed for it being that stupidly simple. No way. I would... I would like credit for the fact that my solutions made more sense than the one that was there.
Makes me want a coffee. But I guess that's the point.
At least I was trying to like think about it logically. No, that magical green light that happened to be on the page was actually a highlight. I fucking hate it here. I'm gonna crash out. No, I'm legitimately, oh my god. The game has yet to have an actual stupid puzzle. That was a stupid puzzle.
Ma'am, here, get inside the light. Oh, they don't like the light. You shouldn't be here. How did you even get inside?
Shit, a cop. Should I lie?
It's the sheriff.
Kinda let myself in.
Got more than you bargained for, huh?
What were those shadow things?
What's going on here? What are those shadow people?
Well, that's what I'm here trying to figure out. The government's been putting something in the coffee. Turning people into coffee monsters.
The government.
Honestly, it's not even...
Is this the same government agency that's been chasing me all these years?
It's not even, like, that I'm mad about, like, the way that the, like, that it was that simple. It did not register to me that that was, like, a highlight. It didn't register to me that it was actually, like, focusing on it. If that makes sense. I'm looking for someone.
I'm looking for someone. My brother. Have you seen anybody?
Well, only if you count those monsters. I'm sorry, ma'am. They've been abducting people from Night Springs, too. I'm here to get them back home. But now it's time you left. It's not safe here.
Something in the coffee?
Something in the coffee is doing this? Really?
Took me a while to wrap my head around it, too. At first, I thought... Well, I don't know what I thought. But now it's clear. This is deep state science.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere until I find my brother.
I respect that. There's a warehouse just past the park. It's locked up tight, has some fancy government security system, but the intercom is busted. I figure that's where they're keeping our missing folks. There's a spare pistol and flashlight on the bench.
Casual.
I'd feel better if you took them.
Oh yeah, the sheriff is gonna be like, yo, I've never met you before, but you should just take this gun. Have you seen me? Jacob Flemson, age 52, male, 5'11", 180 pounds. Kitten P, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Last seen hiking at Night Springs National Park. On 18 September, the reporting party advised that her partner, Jacob Flemson, was last seen leaving for Night Springs National Park at approximately 11:30 a.m. Flemson was wearing a dark shirt with rock band logo, flannel overshirt, navy jeans. If found, please contact the Night Springs Sheriff's Department. Dark Triangle Coffee proudly presents Night Under the Stars. The nights may be cold, but the coffee is hot. This week, Coffee World will only be open at night. Bring your family, friends, children, anyone you know for fun under the stars. Join us. Join the percolation. Staff memo. Please be aware that there will be some changes due to new management. Starting immediately, Coffee World will only open at night. This will allow us to draw in new customers. All staff should be pushing our brand new Dark as the Void blend. On that note, tomorrow we will have a special tasting party for staff. Attendance is mandatory. Please bring your friends. Why would you open a park dedicated to coffee
This should make
only
things
at night?
easier.
That's so silly. Most people don't drink coffee at night unless they're like night shift.
Let's check out that warehouse the sheriff mentioned. You still with me? Good to hear.
Do we have a map? No, we don't. This is the gift shop.
Sheriff said not to drink this stuff. Probably shouldn't drink any strange coffee.
If I keep pressing on it.
Better not.
She's too smart. I don't like the fact that this has already given me so much ammo. I feel like that's not a good thing. Jesus. Ow. Well, I'm probably gonna end here since it's gonna bring us back somewhere. I was gonna wait till we hit another checkpoint, but since I died, we'll be at a checkpoint. Let me just make sure it registers that we've read this. Okay. Chat, thank you very much for hanging out today. I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna go for another hour, but I'm in a lot of pain. So I'll see you guys most likely sometime this weekend, whether it's tomorrow or Sunday. I don't really know. Maybe both. But I'm gonna spend some time with my family and help out and stuff. So I will see you guys next time.